why you should never trust your partner. Now, before people get triggered here and comment below, hey, Coach Paz, you said that a healthy relationship is built on trust. Yes, yes, yes. And I don't mean it in an unhealthy, toxic way where you just look at your partner with magnifying glass and withdraw love from them just because you say I don't trust you. It doesn't mean that you're not fully in. I'm going to explain all of that in today's session, but you got to be able to trust yourself first, that everything is going to be okay regardless of what happens in your relationship, and you're gonna be okay. And this is the only way that you can actually give them and gift them your trust, because you cannot give something that you don't have. If you didn't cultivate this self-trust in you, you will not be able to give it to them. And this is just unfair if you give them something that you don't have. This is just not true, and it's not a, I would even say it's not a kind act. This is why I always tell you guys, you need to work on yourself so much before you get into a relationship, because you want to come into a relationship the best version of you and gift yourself to this person. And you say, listen, I worked on myself so much. I trust myself. I love myself. I'm self-sufficient. Take it. Enjoy it. And when you come with this type of energy, your partner is like, fuck yeah, I did the same, because we attract an equal. And I can tell you, my relationship now, it's the healthiest I've ever experienced in my life. And she's exactly like that. Worked on herself and did all of that. And when we met, he was like, oh my God, did you did all this work on yourself? And it's kind of like for me, because I worked on myself for her before I even met her. Everything that I went through before shaped me to be ready for her and shaped her to be ready for me. This is why I'm telling you, work on yourself. You will attract an equal. If you attract toxic relationships and you accept unacceptable behavior, or in these kind of like very toxic situations, it's because you're not healed yet, my friend. And the reason that I want to re-emphasize that you need to fully trust yourself is because when you, I'm going to read it to you, because when the relationship, if the relationship dissolves, you're the one who needs to pick up the pieces. If they drop you, you're the one. And you need to love them with all your heart, but lead with your spine, because real security isn't about them. It's about you. It's about who you are. You're like, I'm so strong. I am so strong. And you bring this strength into the relationship. And I will say it for females and males, but as a man, I would say it's even more important. Like, you need to be the rock, the fucking rock, immovable object. And every time she needs you, you're there. But you don't need her support as much as she needs your support. And I will tell you also why, because she needs to feel safe and secure. You don't come to her every time, baby, 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 this happened, baby, 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 this happened, baby, baby. You're strong, you're grounded, you're masculine. But when she comes to you, you're always, baby, come. I got you. And it's not because she's needy or whatever, but because you are the rock. You are strong. And I'm telling you, she will appreciate your strength so much. But in order for you to have this strength, that's the self work that I'm always preaching on my channel. Always preaching on my channel. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. You don't go into a relationship to be complete. You got into a relationship because you have so much to give and to gift. You don't go into a relationship to take, you go into a relationship to give. It's two different agendas when you come into a relationship. If you go into a relationship because you want them to complete you, well, you come out of a need. When you go into a relationship because you want, you actually have so much to give, and you know that what they have to give to you will complement you and you will complement them, that's good. That's a healthy connection. But it all starts with you trusting yourself. It's just, this is how it goes. Now, never blindly trust your partner. Trust yourself first. When I say never trust your partner, it's not in a bad or toxic way. And I will read it here and re-emphasize what I said before, because you need to hear it. You need to hear it even twice and watch this video even 5 times to really get this, to really understand what I'm saying here. So when you trust yourself first, um, even it means that you have the ability, yeah. When you trust yourself first, this is where you have the ability to give trust, because like I said at the beginning, you can't give what you don't have. So you say, I have it, I can give it. I can actually gift it. Now, when you trust your partner more than you trust yourself, you actually surrender the power and the responsibility they may not even want or deserve. Nope. Now, this imbalance creates blind spots, and those blind spots can lead to pain, to a lot of pain. This doesn't mean that you won't love deeply. This doesn't mean that you won't show up fully. It means that you don't abandon you in the process. You stay grounded, you stay self-aware, you stay ready to walk away the second respect leave the room. When there is no respect, there is no love. I wholeheartedly believe that if your partner loves you, they will respect you. If you love them, you will respect them. When there is no respect or lack of respect is just a byproduct of something eroding in the relationship. Something is not going well. And when respect starts leaving the bubble, the love bubble that you guys created, this is where I would say it's a warning shot. It's a warning shot of something is not going well. When there is love, there is respect. And people, even if when they really love each other, even if there is an argument, it's respectful argument. There is no cursing, there is no yelling, we're having a misunderstanding. Let's resolve that. Let's talk about it. Sometimes you need to talk, sometimes you need a minute. It's perfectly fine. Now, some core mindsets. You need to trust yourself first. And this is why I wanted to make this video for you guys to really fully understand that self-trust is everything. And what is self-trust? If I didn't explain it properly already, self-trust means that I am going to be okay no matter what happens. Yes, if you leave, I'm going to be sad. I love you. Of course, this is how it goes. But I know that I'm going to be okay. So when you say this to yourself, you say, now I know that I'm not willing to tolerate any kind of disrespectful behavior and accepting unacceptable behavior or some toxic shit, whatever. You say to yourself, I know that I'm not willing to because I know that I'm going to be okay. This is why sometimes it's hard for people to let go because they're not sure they're going to be okay alone. So they stay in situations that they don't really want to stay, but they don't feel like they have the ability to walk away. And they say, if I walk away, what will happen? Let me flip this question. If you stay, what will happen? If you stay in a relationship that does not honor you and you don't honor them as well, and you don't honor even yourself, how that is going to happen? So what, you just want someone to be with you just for the sake of being with you, or you actually want to flourish, grow, and evolve in the relationship? And this is what a relationship needs to make you grow, flourish, not just hide yourself and be sad and feel alone in a relationship. That's the worst feeling ever. Feel alone in a relationship. Oh my God. Feeling alone with someone, I can't even imagine that. So make sure that you are reserving the right to walk away. But you can only reserve the right to walk away when you know that you're going to be okay. When you know that you're going to be okay because you build it. You know you're going to be okay because you earned it. You know you're going to be okay because you work on yourself so much that you say, been there, done that, all good, I got this. Now, if your gut instinct screams, but you're ignoring it because you love them and want to see the good in them, that's not love. That's self-abandonment. Never abandon yourself. If you're noticing that they are just friends with new people, it can be online or offline. Pay attention, pay attention. And again, this is the trust that you need to have in yourself to say this is an unacceptable behavior. All right. If they follow or comment on other people and follow other people and comment on their posts or videos behind your back and somehow you found out about it, then you start to gaslight yourself because you don't want to seem insecure. And let's just be honest, you guys, we live in a digital world, and when your girl or your man starts to follow someone new and they follow back or whatever, you check the profile, you see if they comment, you just check it. And I know it's an insecure behavior, but this is everybody that I've talked to done it 100%. So I know I get the behind the scenes of the relationships. So when I ask people, they tell me, and I know this to be true, So don't bullshit me, don't bullshit yourself. When your girl or your man starts following someone new or someone new follow them, you start checking their profile and see comments. And if you see that they comment on this person, you're like, oh my God, you just, no. This is what it is. So you need to reserve the right to say, this is unacceptable. And you don't even need to, I don't really believe in create boundaries and say, this is a boundary. Like, I think it's a lot to say, this is a boundary. What I would recommend for you to do is just observe a behavior and just say this, like observe the behavior and say, I don't like this. Like, it doesn't make me feel good. Without saying it's a boundary, just it doesn't make me feel good. And if you want to keep on doing this, that's fine. It's completely fine. It's all good. But not with me. Like, I can't have that. And you have the ability to walk and truly have the ability to walk away. You don't say it as a tactic. You say it because it won't make you feel good if this will go on. And again, I'm saying it's social media or like different little threads online, or if you see your girl like posting a lot of selfies. And I just noticed, I saw a quote today that the quality of a relationship is pretty much based on how many selfies your girlfriend or wife post a week, something like this. I was like, that's an interesting observation. We can unpack it. But anyways, if this is if you don't feel comfortable with that, you need to say it, and it's non-controlling. Even if it's a man or woman, it doesn't really matter. If your man is doing something that you don't like, you say, listen, that's okay, you can continue doing it, but I just don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good. That's it. Believe me, when someone loves you, they will do anything. They're like, oh, fuck everything. It's all good. I got you. I got you. That's it. Now, stay grounded, not blinded. Being all in doesn't mean closing your eyes to signs. It means loving fully with your eyes open. Observe, see if there is behaviors that you don't like. And at the beginning, I would say the first 3 months, maybe five, around 3 months, I would give like between 1 to 3 months. There will be things that you don't like. There will be things that you don't approve of. Now, it doesn't mean that you say, oh no, that's it. You got to understand, you were single, they were single. You came together, and sometimes there are this lingering effect. There is things that from the past or things that started but didn't end, and you started. So sometimes in the first, I would say a month to maybe three max, there is some other maybe people or things, and you got to be okay with that. Again, when you trust yourself, you say, it's okay. That's all right. Like, even if this person is preferring this other person, that's all good. Like, I'm good, whatever. So give yourself and them a little bit of grace here, but speak up your mind and put your foot down where you need to, where you feel you need to. Be willing to walk away. If they lie, cheat, or disrespect you, you don't threaten to leave. You just do. As simple as that. You just do. You don't tolerate anything. I got zero tolerance. It's zero tolerance for games or breadcrumbs. And this is the next one: zero tolerance for games or breadcrumbs, mixed signals, emotional manipulation, hot and cold dynamics. None of that should belong in your story. No, it's just, we're adults here. We're adults here. And there is no way that in an adult relationship, there is these stupid games, mixed signals, emotional manipulations, hot and cold dynamics. You shouldn't have that. But you will be able to tolerate that or even accept that if you're not, if you don't reserve the right for you to walk away. If you, it often reserves the right for you to walk away, you feel like you can walk away, or you feel like you will be okay without them. Because once an attachment is being formed, it's very hard to let go. But if a person breadcrumb you, play games with you, and do like hot and cold, let me tell you, my relationship now is so beautifully healthy, and I know that it's possible. I'm speaking from knowing that this is a possibility, and I coach hundreds of you guys for to have these healthy relationships, and I see it all the time. I see all the time. When this is not what you're willing to settle for, you will not even see it. You will not attract this kind of person. You attract this kind of person if you're willing to tolerate it. When you're not willing to tolerate it, and you actually say to yourself, I am good, then you will be good. Then you won't have these games. So, you guys, just to remind you, don't settle. Like, don't settle at all, ever in your life. Don't settle. Work on yourself and on your value that it will be so high that you say to yourself, this is who I am, this is what I bring, and you will just magnetize an equal. You will magnetize an equal. And I know it because I see it all around me and I know it from my own personal life. It's just like that. You work on yourself to a degree that you say to yourself, actually, this, I don't want a relationship. I don't even need a relationship, but I have so much to give and to gift that my cup is overfloweth and I want to gift it to someone. And this is where this someone is coming into your life. And me and my partner, it's beautiful because we have it exactly the same way. We said everything I went through prepared me for you, and everything she went through prepared me for her. So prepared her for me, sorry, her for me and me for her. So you work on you for your future partner. First of all, you work on you for you. And when your partner comes, you're like, you understand everything that you went through. But the ability to walk away, it's not toxic or bad. The ability to walk away, it's self-respecting and it's self-loving. And I think it's the one of the highest form of self-respect to say to yourself, I choose you, I don't need you, and in the moment that you fuck with me, I'm gone and it will be okay. Whew, that's that's powerful. Know your worth because you build it. Self worth isn't a feeling, it's evidence of your discipline, your growth, and your healing. You're not afraid of being alone. You don't need someone to complete you. You want someone who respects the complete person that you already are and complement you. You don't need someone that complete you but complement you because you work on yourself so much. They did the same. Again, you guys, we live in a world that when you are vibrating on a certain frequency, you will see things, hear things, and attract people into your life. This is the law of attraction on a nutshell. With the frequency you're vibrating on, you will attract. Your frequency is what you frequently see. So if you see toxic relationships around you, if you attract toxic people into your life, check yourself and you will see that your frequency is what you frequently see. So it's easier for you to say, if this is what I see, this is the frequency. Change the frequency, go back to self, do the work on yourself, and elevate your vibration. By the way, if you guys need help with that, if you need help with healing, check out the link in the description below for the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program. And if you need help to build yourself to become so goddamn attractive, I got you. The link in the description below as well. Just book a call with me and I will help you with everything. Final reminder for you guys. You are the constant. You are the one left to pick up the pieces if they ever drop you. So love them with all of your heart, but lead with your spine because real security is not coming from them. It's coming from you. And you have to love you. You have to be there for you. The more you're there for yourself, the more you will love yourself, the more you will trust yourself. And the more you will trust yourself, the more trust you will have to give. And once you give it from a place that is true, it's from the bottom of your heart, and you say, I give it to you because I have it and I've been cultivating it for the person who is worthy and deserving my trust, take it. You gift it. And I say, don't give it, you gift it because it's a gift. And trust me, this other person will do the same because you attract an equal. They have it too. They have it too. And then they give it to you. And this is the foundation of a healthy relationship. But the foundation of this healthy relationship starts with you. Starts with you. You will never find someone that can give you this if you didn't find it in yourself and you didn't give it to yourself. You will never be able to find it. So, my friend, do the work. Fall in love with yourself. Trust yourself. and everything will be okay. I promise you that. I love you guys. See you again in the next one.